Look, HRV, if you know, you know, right? No, it means heart rate variability. It's basically the higher the number, and there's obviously, this is oversimplification. There's some caveats to all this stuff, but the higher the number, the better, right? And our HRV should be, in the hundreds when we're in our teens and 20s and 30s, and it does kind of slowly decline. But also the electrical system within the heart, ages as well. And so we would expect some of this stuff, but even folks in their 50s and 60s and 70s, I think having a high heart rate variability from good factors, yeah, you see it a lot more. I mean, they're functioning better. They've got better health for sure. But it's not the end all be all. There's some people out there that just got low heart rate variability. They've just got a low HRV. They feel great. They're doing all the right things. A lot of the other signs look good. There's no big issue. Like, well, don't worry about the HRV. Is it related to blood pressure? I mean, probably not like in the direct way that you would think. Having a higher blood pressure, would definitely put more stress on the system, which would, obviously theoretically lower something like a heart rate variability or just your overall condition. Sometimes you'll see somebody who has like HRV, like you're looking at their HRV. You've got a month's worth of data and it's all basically the same low number. And then all of a sudden it jumps up, it's like 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. It's like 150, 220. You usually need to go do deeper looks then into the electrical system of the heart with a cardiologist. I'm not going to try to sell you on HRV, but it does help make a picture a bit more clear for me. If we see somebody with poor metabolic health, poor cardiovascular fitness, bad sleep habits, and then they're waking up in the morning with a low HRV, meaning they've kind of got this low state of readiness for their central nervous system. That tracks. All right. Yeah, that would explain, you're not going to have a well-rested central nervous system if you're not doing all those things correctly. I don't know if you need to know what it is day to day, meaning will it produce any sort of meaningful outcome, by you tracking your HRV every day and getting stressed about it. Interesting tool to use sometimes though, because some people aren't aware when they're ready for the day. I found using something like Whoop to measure my HRV and seeing that, after a night of a couple beers, it's 5. The day after like a hard workout, seeing this high HRV after a great night of sleep I had, and I just felt like $1,000,000. You go, oh, this is just telling me like what's going on. And is there's something I can learn from what I'm doing to make this better more of the time? Sure, from there. But if you have somebody with a low HRV because there's just not the right lifestyle practices in place, and you put those practices in place and then take a look at somebody's HRV over a couple week period, a couple months later, and it's getting better, their inflammation is getting better. Great. I mean, it's all pointing in that right direction. Another confirmation signal. Unless you're interested in it, it should be part of some routine testing, just to ferret that out. But that's my take on HRV.